Everyone and welcome for a new video. So in today's video we will be covering the level up from 80 to 90 to your craft job. So in this guide I will be covering only two methods because I think they are the best to come from 80 to 90, but you also have other methods that you could use like collectible or just crafting items, but I will not cover this topic during this guide. So the two main topics that I will cover today is the Studium Deliveries and the Levequests that you can get at Old Charlayan. And I will also, in the third part of this guide, cover the macros that I'm using for the Levequest and the Levequest that I selected. So first, let's start with the Studium Delivery. So the Studium Delivery are the quests that you will be unlocking after the main quest scenario 82, Sound the Bell Schools. And you will get a new quest called Inscrutable Taste that will be in the Studium in Old Charlayan in the northwest part of the map. So the Studium are additional quests for your job. The only thing that you will not be able to do with Studium is to do your full level up only with this quest because it's only 7 quests per NPC and every NPC cover more than one job. So for example, the archaeology, it will cover blacksmith, armorer and goldsmith. So you will not be able to have the same quest for every job. You will have to select one of the job that you want to do it. You can craft the items with any job, any of these three jobs, but you will not be able to get the X for every job. So the Studium Delivery will be helpful for one of the 3 jobs. And what I will really advise you is to do the quests when they are popping up because they are giving you a lot of experience. Like you will get one full level with a quest from the Studium, so it will save you sometimes. And the story quests are pretty cool, so I will advise to do it first. Secondly, the second part that I think are the fastest way of doing level up is to do the Levequest. So the Levequests are accessible in Old Charlayan in the positions 12, 1, 13, 4. And if you talk with Greg, you will have the Trade Craft Leaves and you will be able to get the Levequest from the different job. So in here, my main advice for you is to check the job and to try to find a Levequest that require 3 of the same items, like for example this one, Dark Hempen Cloth. So 3 items, you need to have them HQ to have the double experience. So if you give the 3 items in HQ, you will get 1.5 million per Levequest. The allowances are refreshing every day, so maybe you will not be able to do the 8 job in a row in one day, but I think you have sometimes, like you can wait 3 or 4 days to be able to get all your job to 90. So you will get the full experience doubled if you are doing the HQ recipe. And for example, for that one, and I will go through the different other job in this guide. But for example, for that one, I used it until I think 85. The Dark Hempen Cloth, let's try to check this recipe. But you see that it's that one, and the Dark Hemp, you need 5 Dark Hemp to make a cloth. They are super easy to harvest, and you can also buy them in the marketplace, but I prefer to gather myself because I don't want to spend money on stuff that are too expensive, I think, for me right now. So you can go to gathering methods, and they will say that the items can be harvested in Labyrinthos, Merval. So you see it's really next to the Aetherite. So you can really farm this item really fast. I think you can get almost 500, 600 in like 20 minutes. So it's really not a difficult gathering, especially if you're already 90 with your gathering job. And I made a guide if you want on the gathering job that you can find on the descriptions below. But yeah, my advice is really to find the Levequest that propose you to give 3 same items because they are super easy to craft and they will give you a really good amount of experiences. So what I will do is check this one, Dark Hemp Cloth. You can check after that on the other one. Like for example, when I was like level 84, I think, I started to farm the Snow Linen and 3 of them to get almost 2 million experience per Levequest. And I think it was kind of it now this one after, but it was just for a quest. So So yeah, I just did that one. So I did this one until 84 and that one until 90. I think one of the most easiest job that you can level up is Alchemist. So for Alchemist, you start with this one, this quest. You do Enchanted Idurium Ink. And when you reach level 84, you do the Liquid Competence, that it's the competent craftsman's draw. The items are super easy to gather. And every time you do one recipe, you will make 3 of them. So you just have to do one craft and you get 2 million experience. So I just did 80 to 84. 84, I did that one until 90, and it was like the most easiest and fastest job to level up. But you can find other, like in every job you can find them. So I think for cooking, I didn't do anything. I started at level 82 with that one because I was just crafting some food for the market, and I got my level 82. No, I got my level 82 with the Studium for Culinarian, because in the Studium, Alchemist and Culinarian are together. So I will advise you to do Culinarian Studium Delivery instead of the Alchemist, because the Alchemist is super easy to level up. So I got the level 82 here, and I started to make the bobbing for compliments, the Eastern kickback, and I think at level 86 I switched to the scale because they were super easy to harvest and to craft, so I will advise you to do that for Culinarian. For Goldsmith, I'm just starting and I wanted to keep the Goldsmith at level 80 for this guide, but it will be 90 in like 30 minutes, I think. So what I'm doing here, it's exactly the same thing. I'm taking the quest Ametrines that needs to provide 3 Ametrines, and you will get 1.5 million. So I will do that for this quest, for this guide. And you see that I already crafted 3 of them. So I will go to Algerine, just next to it. You select the Ametrine. I really want to try the high quality, yeah. And you see that you are getting 700,000 exp and the double of it, plus double gil, and you complete and you get the 1.5 million experience. So you have this kind of quest for every job, for almost every job. So it's pretty easy to get to the level up that you need pretty fast. So now let's focus on the last part of this guide. It's the macros that I'm using. So let me switch first to goldsmithing because it's still level 80. So what I'm using as a macro is, they are these following ones. So I will put that as well in the description. So I will try to put that in the description because I know that I have a descriptions requirements limit on YouTube. But otherwise you can just try to retype this macro for you. So the first part for the level 40. So when you have durability of 40 before level 90, you will be able to use this recipe, this macro. So this one is the first part, this one is the second part. I will show you in live to show you that you can really do it, and you will be able to use this recipe from level 80 to level 90, 89, 90. So let's select the Ametrine. Let's start the macro. In the meantime, I will continue to show you the macro that I'm using. So for the durability 40, you can use that one, part 1, part 2. And for the durability 80, you can use that one, that is in 2 parts as well. So here is the first part, and the second part is right here. So here it's only about level up. You just only need these 4 macros. I will try to put that into the description below. Otherwise, yeah, just copy paste what you are seeing in the video. And you will see that I'm already at 100% quality. I will go to the second part of the macro. So in this macro, you don't need any food. You see that I didn't use any food and I don't have anything active here. And it will get me to the level progressions, Ametrine. So you saw that the macro is working pretty well. It's really easy to farm. And as soon as you're getting 3 of them, you can send them back to Aldrain. You will start to level up pretty fast. And more you are leveling up, easier will be the recipe to craft. So it's really a big bonus to get. And I think that's kind of it. I didn't cover collectible, but the collectible are also a good way of getting experiences and also to get the script that you will need for unlocking books or materials. And also you can just craft stuff to do some spirit bonding. But for the spirit bonding, I will advise you to wait for level 90, because if you are spirit bonding with the level 80 gear, you will not get the new materia, the 9 and 10. So I don't think it's really useful to farm the lower tier materials right now. I think it's better to rush to level 90, get the endgame gear, put 5 materials on them, and to start to spirit bond. I will make a guide for the extractions of materia for crafter in the coming days. I already did it for the gathering. If you want to watch the video, it's on my channel. And yeah, I really hope that this video helps you to get faster on your level up, and I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to put a little like and a subscribe, and see you in the next guide. Thank you all, bye.